So you've probably been hearing about how 92 million jobs are forecast to be lost to AI by 2030, but what you're likely not hearing about as much is that in the same World Economic Forum report that stated that number, 170 million new jobs are also estimated to be created. That's a net gain of 78 million new jobs by 2030, which means that although the job market is shifting, there are going to be opportunities available. And my goal for this video is to help you to shift with the market and to swap any overwhelm or fear or whatever you might be feeling about AI coming for your job with a sense of agency and empowerment instead. I think we all know on some level that we create our realities, but it's not just through our actions, it's also through our mind and our emotions. And when our emotions are pushing us towards fear and shutdown, then that's when everything's fucked, pardon my French. Not that we want to shame those emotions either. In fact, today we're going to be working with a tool called EFT tapping that is going to help us to turn those feelings into fuel. I use this tool religiously in my own life and also in my practice with clients as a hypnotherapist and executive coach. And it's really how I stay on my game in business and grow and evolve in the fastest and most painless way possible. People say that business is a matter of pain tolerance, but for me, because of the way that I work with my subconscious mind and my emotions using things like EFT, it feels more like a game. It's challenging, but it's rewarding, and every time I have a challenge, I know that it's like a little bit of an Easter egg where something is within it that's going to help me to level up. So I'm going to help you find that for yourself today in any of the fear or overwhelm or anxiety that you might be feeling about this AI job takeover. So it's really simple. We're going to be literally tapping on ourselves, and I'll show you where in a moment. But what's happening when we're tapping on these specific points is that we are stimulating nerve endings that send signals to the brain to shift you into a more parasympathetic state of being, which is more of the rest and digest system. And we're going to be combining that with language. So I'll be speaking and having you repeat after me, and you can always use word choices that are more resonant for you if you don't like what I'm saying. But the point of doing that is to light up neural networks in the brain that are running anxiety or running fear, and to change that to something that we'd rather feel instead. There are a lot of studies out there that show that EFT is effective for just this purpose that you can Google or I can link below. Basically, there's a lot of confirmation that this is how it works, and it works very well. On a metaphorical level, it's going to feel a little bit like doing a clean sweep of your system. And you'll either find that you have some emotion come up that you need to process and release, and that will happen quite quickly, or it's maybe not that intense of an issue for you, and you'll skip straight to starting to feel lighter and more optimistic about this whole topic. You'll start to have ideas come through for you, you'll start to have your perspective shift. And this is one of my absolute favorite parts of using EFT. It's the fact that we all deep down know what we need to be doing for ourselves as a next step. And this tool is really helpful for tapping you into your intuition as well. You will likely leave the session knowing exactly what you need to do next to strategize or make moves in your career. So let me introduce you to the tapping points. They are on the collarbone, right on either side of that V-neck bone in your chest, both sides. I'm going to be working with the point under the arms, so you can cross your arms and tap right beneath your armpits. Then we're going to tap on the wrist, like this. And then we're going to tap on the outside of the hand. And I use 2 fingers to tap. Quite simple. If you know EFT, you can work with all the tapping points. I'm just keeping it really simple today to make it more accessible, and because that's what I feel like doing on camera. I am not going to be instructing you on which point to tap when, so just flow with it. And if you want to, you can of course watch and follow me. Okay, so ready? I want you to take a few deep breaths and just pull up any thought or image to do with AI, the job takeover, the future of society, the future of work, the economy, anything on this topic that has been activating for you recently. And go ahead and let yourself feel whatever comes up around that, whether it's anxiety or overwhelm or a frozen feeling. But let it activate you a little bit, and then take one deep breath into the part of your body where you feel that feeling the most. We have to be able to presence feelings in order to change them. So just send one breath there and let yourself feel it. And then let's begin tapping on the collarbone. And you can repeat after me. Again, flowing with the tapping points in your own rhythm. So even though I feel this anxiety or this overwhelm or this frozen feeling, speak into what it is for you. I'm choosing to allow that to be here without needing to change it, just for a few moments. You keep taking some deep breaths and keep presencing the feeling. as you tap. This feeling that tells me, and then fill in what is the story this feeling is telling you, what worried thought comes along with it. Maybe it's your worst case scenario fear, or maybe it's just a concern that you need to be more on top of things than you are with the way that the job market is shifting. But go ahead and voice whatever thoughts are coming up inside your mind about this feeling or attached to this feeling. And continue to breathe nice and deep. And repeating after me, even though I feel this way, I'm choosing to accept that. I'm choosing to accept the part of me that feels this way. Because ultimately it's just a part, it's not everything you're feeling. And I'm also choosing to zoom out and broaden my perspective. Choosing to allow this feeling to be here just for now, knowing it's one of many things going on inside of me, and I have room for it. I can handle this. Acceptance is the first step. Okay, don't repeat this. I'm just going to speak to you for a moment, because often when we have these fears about something as big as AI, which we really don't control, we can't predict what's going to happen. We alone are not the determiners of what happens with AI. It can tap into something really existential and overwhelming. And it's like 1 second you're looking at a post about AI that makes you a little bit anxious, and then the next you're spiraling into whether your healthcare is good enough and how big your tax bill is this year and if your parents are going to get sick. And it kind of links into this very deep existential nerve that we have. And so I want you to just allow yourself to presence any other fears that are lurking along with the changes coming with AI. And then repeat after me, even though this is something much bigger than me and that I can't control, I'm choosing to just allow this feeling of overwhelm or this lack of control and to face it. And I'm choosing to acknowledge that that's what this is. Part of me is afraid because I don't have control here. And probably most of me hates not having control. I hate that. It's okay, voice how you feel about not having control. No one likes not having control. No one likes unknowns. So just go ahead and speak into what it feels like for you to be living with such a massive unknown and to feel a little bit out of control with it. Whatever words feel resonant for you. I hate this feeling. I don't like this feeling. I want to know what's going to happen. Maybe the feeling is I don't feel safe. Just don't like this very much. And that's okay. And that's okay. And you can say those words. And that's okay. And then there's a third part here where maybe you're also a little bit tired, right? You probably already have a career, the future of which is unknown, and it takes a lot of your energy. You're busy adulting. You've maybe got kids, and you've definitely got errands to run, meals to cook. You have a team to take care of or a family to take care of, and it's a lot. And so I want you to take a moment to just tune into any sense of burden or fatigue that you feel that makes you feel even less capable in the face of something as big as the AI takeover. And you might voice that, like, I'm just tired as well. And you can go full victim, full whiny here, like, I'm really tired. I'm doing a lot. I'm tired. I'm sick of all this. I don't have the capacity. I don't have the energy to study AI on top of my job. Everyone's telling me to study AI. Everyone's telling me I need to get on top of it. I know that. Like, none of us are stupid. You know that. You know you need to be thinking about this stuff. But it's just a lot. Like, it's really a lot. So bring a little bit of empathy to yourself for that, a little bit of compassion, and voice anything that needs to be voiced here. I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. I'm over it. I don't have the energy for this. I don't care about this. Maybe it's something that you don't even care about that much. Like, maybe you're not that interested in technology. And so it's hard for you to get the motivation up. And then I want you to just take a moment and notice how things are already shifting. Just check in as you're tapping on the sensations that you're feeling now. Because in all likelihood, your energy is starting to change. You're having different feelings in your body. Take deep breaths and feel into that. Breathing nice and deep. And you might just also, now that your perspective is opening and you're relaxing a little bit, you might find something in your environment that is beautiful to look at. Or you might find a sensation that feels good, a touch sensation that feels good. So I can feel my feet on the carpet right now, and it's kind of like a cozy feeling. And just let yourself go into the resource of that, whatever that is. Beautiful color, beautiful sunlight, a nice touch. Breathing deep and allowing your feelings to shift even further. And if you have emotions coming up, then that's also okay. Still go with the resource and find something that feels good or looks good. And tap and breathe. And next I want you to zoom out and repeat after me. Zoom out on your life, I mean. We're going to look at the timeline of your past. Imagine you could see a timeline of your past. And all the times that you worried in your past. And repeat after me. There have been so many times where I have worried so much. And either it wasn't worth worrying about because nothing happened, or it wasn't that bad, whatever I was afraid of, or it did suck, something awful happened. And it hurt, and I grieved, and I let go, and I changed. I've been through some hard things. And I'm still here. As much as I've already had to grieve, let go, adapt, I'm still here. And so I might as well put a little bit of trust in the fact that I must be meant to be here. Maybe there's a reason that I'm here. Maybe I have a purpose, even if I can't see what that is right now. Maybe there's a point to my existence. And I might as well trust in my ability to live into that. I might as well trust that there's a reason I'm here, and that we're all here, and that this is happening. And I might as well trust that I can rise to the occasion, and I can adapt, just like I always have. Just like I've done so many times in the past. And as I'm tapping, I am even noticing, maybe, how I'm shifting, how I'm starting to feel like, yeah, I can embrace that. I'm feeling more willing to do that. Continue to breathe nice and deep. And just notice, if your energy is changing even more now. You might find yourself having more energy as we go. Repeat after me. I notice that the more that I tap, I'm gaining energy back. I'm calling my energy back. It's only been a few minutes. And already I can see how my perspective is shifting. I'm allowing new perspectives. I am allowing myself to feel more positive about the situation in just a few minutes. You might even start to recall some of the positive things you've read about AI, or some of the ways that AI is making your job easier or your life easier. Repeat after me. It's also true that there are even better futures available with all this. That there are improvements for our health, for our prosperity. There are so many positive potentials with AI as well. And I'm choosing to open my mind to see those things. I might even find that I have some desire to be a part of that. It might not have to feel painful. And I also might find that deep down, I know what I need to do next. So just allow your mind now to start surfacing in the context of your career and your life, your next smallest step. Let your mind start to generate some ideas for you about where you could most productively be investing your time and your focus right now. Repeat after me. This might even be my opportunity to do work that's more meaningful to me. Maybe this is actually just the nudge that I need to do something I've always wanted, or more of what I've wanted, or to make what I do easier. And just allow your mind to surface now a vision of how your career could actually improve tenfold in the near future by 2030. Tapping on the collarbone to wrap. We're gonna stop tapping here. Put your hands over your heart if that feels good, or rest them on your lap. Take a few deep breaths. Shut your eyes now and let yourself envision a career better than you've dreamed of to this point by 2030. Because of the changes that we're here experiencing, because of what's becoming possible for you. Imagine that this turns out as well as it possibly could. And just take a moment to immerse yourself in that future memory, that future visual. Good. Noticing what else is present for you, noticing how your mood has shifted, how your energy has shifted, how your thoughts have shifted in, again, just a matter of minutes. Cool, huh? You might want to write down any thoughts that are interesting to you right now. And you might also want to return to this video too. You might be surprised that there are more layers here of insight or inspiration that you can reveal if you are to replay this practice. So do use it, take advantage of it. And if you enjoyed this, then I'm a lot more into podcasting lately than YouTube, so you'll find the link to my podcast in the video description if you would like to stay in touch. Definitely give the video a thumbs up so other people can find it, and I will catch you later. Bye.